Hello everyone, it's Charlton. Please subscribe to my channel. Tap the notification bell. I'd appreciate it majorly. An incident involving Reverend Travis Clark was arrested for allegedly recording himself having sex with dominatrices. That's Howard Cosell. All right, so yeah, it's pretty crazy. Allegedly, the incident took place on September 30th. It's in Louisiana, St. Peter's and Paul's Church, where he's a reverend. You know, he's ordained back in 2013. He's also the chaplain at a Catholic high school not far from there. It's in Pearl Rivers, Louisiana. If I didn't already say that, it's about 20 miles north of New Orleans. And supposedly some woman was driving by the church late one evening around 11 o'clock at night, and she saw the lights on. I'm going to paraphrase. So, you know, she thought it weird or suspicious, so she decided to, I guess, park and go peek in the window to see if there was something wrong. And she immediately saw this priest, or allegedly saw this priest, with two female dominatrices, female types, you know, in corset, you know, sexy whatever, you know, in boots and stuff like that, dressed like dominatrices with sex toys too, plastic sex toys, and the priest up on the altar basically, you know, performing sex acts. I think the two dominatrixes were, you know, performing the sex acts, I guess, on him. I mean, in one description, here it describes him still partially dressed as a priest, you know, in his priest garb, with his, I think his, I don't even know. I'll play it. You know, he's bent over the altar and his priest robe, I guess, pulled up, you know, over himself. I think that's what it says. Who knows?
Clark, while he pulled up his priest outfit uniform and bent over the altar.
Right.
Police then arrived to see.
So from there, you know, she took a video of it, but they were videoing it. They had lights set up like professional like lights when you're like on a film set, with a camera set up on a tripod as well as a cell phone set up on a tripod. So, and she herself filmed it. I filmed it, I assumed, you know, so that people would believe her, you know, I guess, and called the police. And the police immediately arrived, or not long thereafter, and I think by that time the priest had noticed they'd been spotted and sort of got out of Dodge, because by the time the police got there, only the two women were still there. One is on the left. Her name is Mindy Dixon. She's 41. On the right is Melissa Chang, and she's 23. He's 37 years old, the Reverend. So, you know, the woman described what she had seen. I guess probably showed the whatever she videoed of them. But there's a video. They were making a video of it. I don't know if they were, you know, if this was for his own personal use, I assume. Maybe. Who knows? So, but the police then basically tell the women to let them in, you know, and to find out what the heck's going on. And actually, one of the officers kind of knows the Reverend, because he's the Reverend, you know, and he's known to the community. He's a community, he's supposedly, you know, I don't know, pillar of the community. But one of the officers knows him and calls him on his cell phone, and, you know, so then he comes back. And he basically admits to, I think, you know, that of what the woman saw. It's all on film. And the police took all the cameras, the lights, all of it for evidence, as well as the woman who spotted them doing it, her video of it, I assume. And but he, you know, basically explains this was all consensual, that he had hired these two women to do this, I believe, or allegedly. And, you know, but the police do, even though it's consensual, they do arrest them on obscenity charges, all three of them, for basically performing public sex in public view of people, you know. And I don't know if they spent a night in jail overnight or whatever. He was released on $25,000 bond. The two females released on $7,500 bond. This happened on September 30th. I think the arrest was made public of the priest on October 1st, but that's all it was that he was arrested. I'm sure there was rumors going crazy. I'm sure the whole town knew about it, but who the hell knows? And but the details, of the arrest, of everything that I'm telling you now, just recently was released. So that's where it stands, basically. And there's various pictures of the church and stuff like that. This is that's his booking photo, and their booking photo is a little bit bigger. It's the St. Tammany Parish Sheriff's Office, because they have parishes, in Louisiana, not like counties. I think a parish is like a county. And there's the other individual one of them is like a professional porn star, and I think it was her, Minnie Dixon, who's the 41-year-old. I believe she's 41. She had posted on one of her social media accounts, which I was unable to find. I tried pretty hard, but it was just impossible. And she may have taken it down, but because they all bailed out of prison. I doubt they're even going to face any significant, serious criminal charges, the obscenity charge, but it's just obviously the reverend, he's been suspended or whatever sanction that the Catholic Church does. I can't remember, but I'll get to it in the Daily Mail page. She posted something the night before, the 29th, basically on her one of her social media accounts, saying that she was on her way to Louisiana to desecrate a church or something like that, and that's the actual church, the Saints Peter and Paul Catholic Church, where they did it, and allegedly up there on the altar. And here's the Google photos that they have of it, and so apparently they had cameras set up, I guess here and here, whatever, and he's literally bent over the top of the altar. Or this table altar type thing, and then the others with the two females with sex toys doing whatever, madness. So, but yeah, he's been suspended. They were arrested on obscenity charges because they were in view of public. He was suspended from the archdiocese, apparently, according to Catholic law, because this is a pretty sacred location within the church. This is where you get, the Eucharist, the body of Christ and all that. And I'm Catholic. I'm not a practicing Catholic. I'm a horrible Catholic, but I went to Catholic school. So, but apparently anything that's done of any nature that's desecrating to that, it has to be like repaired by the proper, the archdiocese went there to basically so that otherwise they can't perform church services there until it's done, until it's, restored. But they did do that. That's the story there, man. That is the story there. Thanks for watching my videos. Please subscribe to my channel. Give me a like down below. I'll see you in the next video. Later, man.